Bag. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to share my knowledge on how to spot a real Falabella bag from Stella McCartney. But before we get started, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, do consider subscribing. I post video every Sunday about luxury items, or what I consider luxury, places of interest, wherein I'll give you a little bit of a history, suggestion, my honest opinion, hoping at the end of the video you learn a thing or two. What a gorgeous Sunday afternoon. So let's dive in. Stella McCartney, she is the only designer that produces a handbag or all her product 100% vegan, and she's also the only designer, well, one of the designer that I know that produces all her items in Italy. She doesn't outsource it in different country as far as I'm aware at this moment in time. Okay, so let's start with the box. As you know, if you purchase it in Stella McCartney store or within the department store like Selfridges and Harrods, because she has some section there as well. So the box, it is in cream color, like a white cream color. Sometimes you might have a box, sometimes they will just give you or put it in the dust bag, depends, because some stores, not on her main stores, sometimes they run out of box, so it doesn't really matter. But I'm gonna use this box as a to show you the writing. So Stella McCartney writing are all linked together by dots, so it's dot 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 on all of them, right? So on her Stella, she has a letter A, and the McCartney, she also have a letter A. So on her A, it's composed of 7 dots, the line, the first line, and then from the bottom 1 2 3, then she'll have 2 dots across. So both side is exactly the same. So when you look at it together, when it's merged, it's a letter A. How clever is that? Who would have thought that kind of design? I think it's so cute, right? Then the writing as well, you can feel it. The box, it's what do they call it? Braille. It's like that. Okay. Then, so it's just empty. This box, you will see there is some where are you, tells you there like that it's recycling all those information. Then if you didn't have a box, they'll give you a dust bag. So the dust bag is in this color, and you have like little ribbon. It is very nice. Again, the writing is exactly the same as the box. If you count them, again, is 7 and then 2, and then opposite, it forms like this, a letter A when linked together. How good is that? Right, next bit, let's talk about the chain. The chain, I have 2 Falabella bag from, well, the style is Falabella from Stella, right? The chain alone weigh a ton. So the chain, the weight, obviously different, it varies from bag to bag, but you have a range from 0.3 kg to 0.8 kg. Obviously the bigger the bag, you get the maximum, which is a 0.8 kg. So you know that the chain is very weighty. So that's another sign. And another thing as well, the cut of the chain is diamond cut. So you can see this like a sparkle kind of cut, you know, in the ring, when you can see that, see, this is flat, and you can still see that there is like some sort of glitters shining to it, right? Because this is they have a signature material that called ruthenium. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Ruthenium recycled brass plus aluminum in a diamond cut finish, and again these are recycled. The bag as well, all her bag as far as I'm aware, if the style is Falabella, the chain is continuous. You will never see a break on the chain, which is another giveaway. Now this one, as you can see, they just attach this, so this is just in 2 pieces for the handle to make it a crossbody, and then the style that around it. So that goes with this as well. So they secured it. Again, it is continuous from the handle. See, there's no gap. Another thing to look at is there, let me get my pen, the medallion. So the medallion changes because this particular one that I have, it's a limited edition bag that now and then, like I don't know, like probably Christmas or something, the seasonal, they will release a seasonal type of bag, don't they, like most of the brands. So this one, the medallion, you will have all her name again, Stella McCartney. The inside is black. When you flip it, it's just plain silver. Now on this one, on the other hand, it has the name Stella McCartney there. Then when you flip it, it also have Stella McCartney. So literally double-sided. The other thing, the stitches, you will notice again, it is continuous, and you can see it's absolutely perfect. That goes with this one as well. Look how gorgeous. It's all neat. It's all like in one. They saw it like in one. There's no break to it, so that's another good sign. The other thing, if your bag has a like this button, right, this one you will have again the name there, Stella McCartney. The cover, it does not have any, right? Now on this particular one, it won't have because the opening and closing is magnetized, so it's covered. The other thing you need to check is the lining. So on this one, which is really good, there's a particular lining. You can see it's a recycled polyester. Again, it says Stella McCartney, and the design is the same. It's all round circle. Everything is circle. It follows the same. Then with the leather strip, you will see it says Stella McCartney underneath, made in Italy. And that goes with this one, but this doesn't have a leather, but it was embossed in there that says Stella McCartney, made in Italy. Another thing, some of the bag will have a serial number, some do not, but not to worry. It just depends on the design, and also whether it's in an older design, then you would not have a serial number. This one, because it's a relatively modern design, when you can see there is a serial number, right? So you can see there's a serial number in there, so sorts of numbers. So you have 1, 2, 3 in there, and then there's another flip on this side, and there you go. I cannot remember at the moment what those serial number stands for, but all I know is to do with when did they produce it, and then how many they produce it. As far as I remember, the sales assistant mentioned it to me. And the smell is divine. You will never smell any like glue smell to it. So that's another thing you need to obviously remember. So guys, what do you think of the Stella McCartney bag? Because of its design, it's being absolutely copied. But if you remember all those keys that I've mentioned it to you, the weight of the chain, the round logo, the double A, the signage, some with the serial number, some without the serial number, the medallion, you'll be fine. Because a lot of Stella McCartney, they're quite expensive still, actually being sold in the vintage store at a very, very reasonable price. So you can get yourself a, this one is practically brand new. If you remember, I've got this from Designer Exchange. This one, again, is literally brand new. So at reasonably priced. So guys, if you have a money to burn, buy it brand new. But if you are quite a savvy shopper like me, why do you need to purchase it brand new? As long as you know and can tell that this is an original Stella McCartney, and you'll be fine. And if you go to a reputable seller, you have nothing to lose, or have some authenticated for you. So there you go guys. I hope this video is useful and you managed to learn a thing or two. I think I've given all the knowledge. I've shared my knowledge to you guys when purchasing a vintage Stella McCartney bag. Do comment down below if you managed to get yourself a Stella McCartney bag. Remember, don't forget to like and subscribe, share my video, and remember, keep smiling, and bye for now. Enjoy the gorgeous weather that we're having currently right now. Bye guys.